This is the April Antoinette here, and if you are tuning in, that means you made it with me into 2022. Welcome back, guys. Most of 2021, I was kind of thinking of like, what do I want to do with this particular platform? How can I make it not so boring to me and definitely not so boring to everyone else? So I've been brainstorming and doing and trying different things on other platforms, but now I am back on YouTube and I'm bringing you a fragrance video. I know you've probably seen a little bit of change in the name and the way the channel looks and all that. I felt like this channel needed like a quick little facelift, a quick little adjustment to switch it up for this new year. Hopefully we'll be consistent this year. Hopefully. But without further ado, let's get into why we are actually here. Fragrances. So I purchased quite a bit of fragrances in 2021. I mean, when I say quite a few, but there were 5 standout fragrances for me in the designer fragrance realm, and that's what we're going to talk about today. If you've seen me on Instagram or TikTok or anything like that, you know I'm very expressive with my hands and my eyes, and I talk with them, so hopefully you can get into that. But let's get into the fragrance. They're in no particular order. Let's just jump into it. So our first fragrance, it comes from the house of Givenchy. Dominique Ropion is the nose of this fragrance, and the fragrance is called L'Interdit Rouge. Absolutely stunning bottle. So I made sure I jotted down all the notes of the fragrances so that I don't miss anything. So for L'Interdit Rouge, the notes are ginger, tuberose, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. All right, let's spray her on the back of my hand, and I know I'm gonna have a million things on my skin by the time this is done. So the ginger in this is almost like a ginger candy. It is a little spicy, but it's candy-ish. And then the tuberose is very bubblegummy in this, which I absolutely love. And the woodiness comes from the patchouli and the sandalwood, and it gives it a nice kind of warm woody base. I love that. The longevity on this for me is extremely long. It makes like this spicy bubblegum type of cloud around you. I absolutely love this one. It's a dream. Like, I can't stop smelling this. It's so good. Guys, moving right along. The next one is none other than YSL Libre. Absolutely stunning fragrance. I believe this one the most purchased or the best fragrance of 2021 in the designer category, if I'm not mistaken, on Fragrantica. And Filippo and Carlos Ben Naim are the noses behind this fragrance. So this fragrance has lavender, a whole bunch of citrus notes, orange blossom, and in the dry down it has vanilla and tonka bean. So for me, it's very lavender forward, and then the citruses give it a nice punch, a nice kick, a nice I guess you would call it brightness, and then the vanilla and tonka bean kind of give it a creamy dry down. So it's just really incredible. I think that's why so many people have purchased it. I'm going to spray it on this hand here. I just really enjoyed this one. It just gives you like that, I just got my life together. I'm a boss bee. I'm a take charge type of person. That's what the vibes that this one gives me. And the bottle, gosh, look at the bottle. I have a small version because I have the larger bottle in the original. So I felt like I didn't need 2 large bottles of similar fragrances, but this is a standout. The next one comes from the house of Hermes. This is Tuiles d'Hermes. So Christine Nagel is the nose behind this fragrance, and it's another ginger tuberose mix, but it does smell completely different from L'Interdit Rouge, so you can benefit from having both in your collection. This one is not so bubblegummy on the tuberose note. It does have orange blossoms, and I believe it has mandarin, another citrus note. The vanilla in this, I smell a bit more, so it gives it like a playful type of vibe. This is very coquettish, very playful, kind of like surprisingly sexy, if that makes sense. I just really enjoyed this, and I enjoyed it so much that I bought the soap. I bought the body, they have like this body gel cream hybrid type of thing. I bought the body wash, so they have a soap bar, the body wash. I bought everything that you can buy to accompany this. It just smells so good. And I would wear this with a look like I have on today. It's very, very girly, very playful. Just an overall stunner of a fragrance. So our next one comes from the house of Elie Saab, and this is Le Parfum. I absolutely love this bottle. It's so pretty and so elegant. The nose behind this fragrance is none other than Francis Kurkdjian. Everybody knows his creations are bomb. Now, this one has quite a bit of notes, but there are some standouts for me. So the African orange flower, jasmine, white honey, as if like, I've never heard of white honey, but this has it in it. It has patchouli, rose, and cedar. Le Parfum is that girl. She's the epitome of sophistication. She's the epitome of class. She's that girl that wears full skirts and tailored crisp white shirts to brunch and to museums. You know what I'm getting at. But this one is just like so stunning, and I can almost find every occasion to wear her, but I never get tired of this fragrance. I'm gonna spray it in the air because I don't need anything else on me. It just smells heavenly to me, and that's Le Parfum by Elie Saab. We are getting through this list pretty quickly. I didn't think we would get through it this fast, but here we are. We are at our last fragrance, and it comes from the house of Giorgio Armani, and this is My Way. This is the original, not the intense. This also comes from the nose Carlos Benaim. He was the nose behind another fragrance that we spoke about earlier. And this is another tuberose fragrance. If you see a common theme, I love tuberose. I just love what it does to a fragrance. The other notes. So at the top, this has orange blossom and bergamot. In the middle, it has tuberose. And then the dry down, it has vanilla and musk. Completely different than our other tuberose fragrances. It does have the bubblegummy vibe though, but not in the same way. So the bergamot in this is quite sharp in the opening. I smell it like as soon as I spray it, but it settles and kind of disappears almost instantly. The tuberose in this does give the bubblegummy vibe, but with the other notes, it has like this dreamy type of like, I can't even explain it. So those 5 fragrances were just standouts for me in 2021. They consistently went in my rotation. I did several reels about them. I talked about them on my Instagram page like so many times. I just really love those fragrances, and I feel like those fragrances can be appealing to almost everyone. They're just that good. So if you aren't subscribed, take a moment. Go ahead and subscribe for me. If you are returning from any of my previous videos, thank you for stepping into 2022 with me. I wholeheartedly appreciate every single person that takes the time to watch any of my videos. We are doing big things in 2022. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. It's going to be in the description box. And as always, thank you guys for watching.